bitches still out here trying to sell motherfucking stamps. You were just crying about the motherfucking stamps. Now you got half of them bitches, and you out here still trying to sell them. Bitch, I don't feel sorry for you regular ass bitches.
EBT has been cut back on, and now the trap is back jumping. Not only are the grocery stores packed, filled with EBT carts and bonnets just rolling around, flying all over the place, cereal boxes flying into the EBT carts. There's a shortage on Capri Suns and Debbie cakes right now. But also, it's not just the grocery stores that are packed. You would think it would just be the grocery stores, but for some odd reason, the hair stores and the nail salons are suddenly packed again as well. I wonder why. Could it be because black women are all over the internet right now already selling their food stamps? I think that may be the reason. And if you think it's racist that I'm saying that, are you going to call the black woman at the beginning of this video racist? It's not racist to acknowledge reality. It's not racist to tell the truth. And that's all I ever do in these videos is tell the truth. You can get mad. You can call me what you want, but you can't call me a liar. You can't prove that anything that I'm saying isn't real. Okay? But anyways, all over the internet, as you just heard from a black woman herself, and now you're going to hear it from a fat white guy, all over the internet, black women are selling their food stamps. You got hairdressers and hair braiders. They're posting videos bragging about, oh, I just did this girl's hair for $350, but she gave me like $600 in food stamps. So they're all over the internet already selling their food stamps, buying Lord knows what with it. And we thought that, oh, if they get their food stamps, they're not going to steal, right? If we give these people what they're demanding, if we negotiate with these ghetto terrorists, right? With these ghetto long-lashed terrorists, if we negotiate with them and give them their food stamps, maybe, just maybe, they won't go to the grocery store causing any problems. Maybe they won't shoot and kill anyone, and, maybe they'll just calm down, and they won't act like complete animals. Well, wrong. Wrong. Because now, the violence has kicked back up at the grocery store. The EBT queens are fighting each other, snatching each other's weave out in the grocery store. We got some EBT queens that did not get all their food stamps and they're mad. We got some that haven't gotten their food stamps yet and they're irate. And then we got others who did get their food stamps and they're making videos bragging about it. So it's a recipe for disaster. And as I just showed you guys, and as we were just talking about, the people who got their food stamps, most of them, or a lot of them, already sold off most of their food stamps. So now they're stuck in the same position, not knowing how they're going to get food. And what are they doing? They're going to the grocery store, stealing. But you see, because we've had weeks of videos of people threatening to rob and loot the grocery stores are now on high alert, and people are getting caught. And in Chicago, I made a video about this, and now I'm here to bring you more details. In Chicago, 2 people ran into a grocery store thinking that they were going to run out with carts filled with groceries. The security guard tried to stop them. They opened fire, fired almost a dozen shots, shot 3 people, including the security guard, and they got away. So if you thought that the drama, the chaos, and the violence is over, it's not. In fact, for some weird reason, it seems like it's worse now that the food stamps are back. Because now you got more of the usual suspects out in public, and we know a lot of them do not know how to act in a public setting without violently lashing out, causing some sort of drama. So we got multiple people now getting shot at the grocery store. A security guard almost lost his life for trying to stop some of these people, even though their food stamps just got cut on. That's something that we have to remember. Even though these people's food stamps just got cut on, they haven't even had a chance to really spend their food stamps yet. They're still going out and not only stealing, they're basically trying to kill people in order to get away with what they stole from the grocery store. And they actually talked about this a little bit more on the local news, and they provided more details than I had earlier when I made the first video about this. So I do want to roll this news clip really quickly. Before I roll that news clip, though, I need you to make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, drop a comment below. If you're feeling generous during the holiday season, if you really appreciate these videos, you could always donate via Cash App or Super Thanks. Always greatly appreciated. But with that being said, let's roll this news clip, and then I'll be right back with more.
This is described hearing an argument that quickly escalated inside of this Jewel grocery store before the sound of gunfire sent them running for safety. New Citizen app video shows the aftermath of a brazen grocery store shooting as paramedics are seen tending to at least 2 people wounded by gunfire following what police say was a robbery attempt.
I was on my way to check out to pay for my food when I heard the security guard struggling, but I didn't know who he was struggling with. And when I went up, he was laying down on the floor, but he was sitting up a little bit and there was blood everywhere. And then one of the cashiers got shot in her foot and she was losing a lot of blood.
It happened inside this Jewel grocery store near 35th and King Drive Tuesday morning. That's when police say 2 people tried to steal from the business before shots were fired when a 46-year-old man tried to intervene.
We got people hiding in the freezer inside the store.
The Chicago Fire Department tells us 5 people were taken by ambulance from the scene. 2 people shot in serious condition, including that 46-year-old security guard. His wife telling ABC7 he underwent surgery and is expected to stay in the hospital at least until Wednesday. Detectives remaining at the grocery store turned crime scene through the evening hours, keeping it closed to customers as security concerns at nearby businesses mount.
I feel really upset, so that's why you have the alarm system in door.
A Jewel spokesperson tells ABC7 the company is cooperating with the investigation. So far, no one has been arrested.
Stuff like this is why I've been doing my best to warn people that these people do not value human life in the way that we do. Because it's not like whoever did this, it's not like they were starving to death and stealing food from the grocery store was the only way they were going to survive. And they were put in a position where it's him or me. Either I take out the security guard and I survive because I get food, or I allow the security guard to take the groceries I stole and I die. They're not in a life or death situation. Regardless of how dramatic people like to be, we do not have people starving to death in this country. This is a person who had already gotten their food stamps, which makes it even worse because the government has literally given you free money to go into the grocery store and buy, not even buy, but you can go into the grocery store and get whatever you want for free. You can afford to go into the grocery store and get more food than an average hard-working American. But still, you go in there and steal. And instead of like, okay, you got me, go ahead and just running away or something, right? Instead of giving up your stolen items, because you got food stamps anyway, instead of giving up your stolen items, you shoot the security guard. Because you don't value human life at all. You don't care if he dies as long as you get your free groceries for the day, even though you've been given money by the government to get free groceries anyway. So you don't care if he dies as long as you get your buggy filled with items that you wanted, your snacks and your sodas, and some laundry detergent and stuff that you're probably going to sell on the corner, right? But not just that. Not only do you shoot the security guard, 2 other women, a cashier and a shopper, gets shot as well because you're just firing shots off because you don't value human life. Any and everyone in that grocery store can die for all you care as long as you get the items that you wanted to steal from the grocery store. You cannot coexist with people like this for very long. You can't. And like I said, this is not a life or death situation. This is not even, oh, I'm hungry and I'm starving. This is a situation where you got food stamps And just still go into the grocery store and nearly kill multiple people because you wanted your stolen cart of goods. And the sad part is, a lot of people within the black community are defending this. And they've been saying that they're going to do stuff like this for weeks. And now stuff like this is happening. And we're supposed to turn a blind eye towards it. I'm not. I'm going to call it out every step of the way. And I think other people should be as well. And if you're watching this video, if this video does nothing else, if these videos do nothing else for you, hopefully they give you the courage to start calling this stuff out as well. Because until we do, there's going to be more and more cashiers getting grazed or shot in the foot. There's going to be more security guards getting shot. There's going to be more hardworking Americans getting put in harm's way. Because EBT queens feel like they're entitled to whatever free stuff they want out the grocery store, food stamps or not. But for now, I want to hear from you guys down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.